Hey good people, how y'all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Can We Talk About It? Glad to have you guys here. Man, we got a banger today. I have to admit it. Today's episode is gonna be ladies, when a man love a woman. Let's get into it. Yeah, ladies, we finally gonna get to the nitty gritty of all this that's going on. You know, I'm gonna be talking from personal experience, so I'm gonna talk in first person, right? And I know it's called ladies, when a man love a woman. I don't think y'all know. I don't think that you ladies know how high of a regard that a real man holds you guys. The esteem, man. Like, we love y'all. Like, we were raised to love y'all. You know, a lot of black men, such as myself, have been raised by a strong black woman. And so what we do know is the strength of a woman. You know, that has looked like a lot of things, from a young person to an old person. Well, I'm not calling myself old, but an older person. I can tell you what that looks like. You know, as a youngin', you got all your aunties, your older cousins, your mom, your older sisters, in my case, you know, of being an influence, a positive influence. So as a black man, you know, sitting in this chair today on this podcast, man, nothing but love for all that look like me. You know, I come from a black woman. You know, I love black women, you know. So this is why I decided to dedicate this part of, you know, a personal experience, or a personal expression, I should say, about you guys, about black women, you know. And I love all, don't get me wrong, I love all God's creation, but I really want to speak to the sisters today because, you know, I date inside my community too. Yeah. Yeah. I lived out in other countries, so it's kind of hard to avoid others. You know, it depends on what you're exposed to. But anyway, my sisters, listen, as a black man, ain't nothing like y'all. Ain't nothing like y'all that we know of. We were raised around y'all. We were raised to lift y'all up. So I want y'all to know, from one black man to a man talking about just a lot of things black and love, ain't nothing like y'all, man. Nothing. The chemistry, the connection, the understanding, you know. But I will say, we gonna keep it a buck on this podcast. Listen, y'all sisters, man, y'all could be so hard on us. And we have to understand so much, you know. But we get it. It's a lot y'all went through that, you know, I didn't know as a youngin', you know, what the plight of black women was. Really, I didn't. I've learned, you know, throughout my years. But man, everybody didn't hurt you. You know, it could have been you sometimes on your own BS, and it could have been a misunderstanding. I don't know, I wasn't there, but I'm just saying I've experienced a tough time with a sister or two about some stuff that really wasn't my fault. You know, I didn't hurt you. He did. You know, I can't compensate for all the stuff that he did, nor should I be punished by what he did. You know, and that's just a personal assessment of, you know what, there's some things I need to work on. There's some things I'm not over. You know, I'm the new dude in the situation. You know, I ain't do it. I wish it had never been done, but you can't hold that against everybody. You know, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own cross to bear in life, but yo, don't put another man's mistakes at my doorstep. Real talk. You know, judge me how I treat you. If I treat you foul, give me all that energy. If not, It ain't me, baby. It ain't me. Anyway, but you know, a black man will try to love a black woman through it. It's what we do. You know, it's what we do. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some bad brothers out here that have done some sisters real bad. I know that. But on the flip side of that dime, hallelujah. It's been some sisters on some straight trash. Just trash. We love y'all, but I'm just saying, like, all these women that's crying victim and talk about that ninja wasn't right, they ain't all telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all telling the truth. And it'd be like that. You know, it's been some bad dudes out here, like I said, and I wasn't always right. Let's be clear. But I always was honest about my feelings. You know, if I cared about you, I showed you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to love me with your tongue. Love me with your words. Love me with your actions. And I believe all that stuff. But you just can't love me with one because it ain't gonna never be enough. You know, and listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, right? Women, quit trying to trap a ninja by the box. Don't do that. Y'all know the powers that y'all have. You know, y'all know the box is kryptonite to a lot of men. Not me though. But I digress. I digress. Hey, this my channel. I'm allowed to laugh, right? We gonna smile. Yeah, that has never worked on me. It's never worked on me. So, ladies, use your powers for good. For good. Don't be trying to use your box to entrap a dude or to get him to, you know, on the hook. Y'all a mess for that. But anyway, when a man loves a woman, there's nothing he won't do for y'all, right? Just know that, you know, for love, the man will do anything. And I know those are huge words, but y'all got to know it. That's how we build. Like, we've been on this earth for a long time, man has, right? And I'm talking about just Adam, right? And no telling how long he lived without Eve being there. But when God saw fit that it wasn't meant for man to be alone, that he needed a woman, you know what I'm saying? So if Adam needed a woman, I'm no greater than Adam. I need a woman too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I don't. I love y'all. I do. You know what I'm saying? All I'm asking is treat me for what I did, love on me, and more important than all, allow a man to love on you. Like, so many women out here are just so hard and so rigid and so independent that y'all don't know how to let y'all guard down and let a gentleman walk in the door. Don't close the door on my foot. I'm knocking. Let a brother in. You know what I'm saying? I'm harmless. I'm harmless. But I think I can speak for a lot of brothers that really got their head together and got their life together. Hey man, we don't want no crazy woman. We don't. Real talk. We don't want the crazy. The crazy is what scares us. Have us running like our ass on fire somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, ladies, leave the crazy stuff so far behind you. You don't have to tell a man that you would cut him up or key his car or whatever type of dumb stuff is going on out here these days. Just love a brother. And he'll love you back. Personal experience. Love me. I promise I get in the competition of who can outlove somebody. Let's do that. If we gonna fight, let's fight about who taking care of each other better. We ain't gotta fight about nothing else. If the money right, the love right, the sex right, what's wrong? What is wrong? It shouldn't be nothing, right? If we communicate, man, listen, when a man love a woman, I'm gonna keep trying to tell you that, man, we gonna fight to make things right. When a man loves a woman, we gonna make sure we provide and you ain't got nothing but smiles. When a man loves a woman, we gonna make sure you wanna call your girlfriends and say, girl, guess what that ninja did? Yeah, I did that because I love you. And I want you to know that. That's what a real man do. All that fighting and fussing, nah. Things ain't right at the house. It ain't gonna be right all the time, but it ain't gonna always be wrong. But we gonna make it together, because when a man loves a woman, it ain't nothing he won't do to try to make it right. So help me help you, help us. Because that's what happened when a man loves a woman. That's my time, right? Thank y'all for stopping by for another episode of Can We Talk About It? We just did. I'm your host, Cedric L. Blackman.